danger. The sudden blood flow from his mouth and nose could block his airway, filling his lungs with blood.
We're gonna have trouble here, guys. Keep driving.
The team don't know where the blood flow is coming from. Desperate to clear his airway, they are suctioning his blood, but it just keeps coming. He's anesthetized again and put on an emergency drip.
2 units, 2 units.
He is still losing blood rapidly and is given another liter.
Grab this suction.
At last, the team managed to stop the blood flow. They've replaced his breathing tube, and Petero's condition stabilizes. For 15 minutes, his life was hanging in the balance.
Good job, Bruce. Thank you, everybody.
Has he been in our new unit before?
No, I haven't.
2 hours later, Immaculate is finally allowed to see him.
In this side?
Okay.
It's been a long and anxious day for her.
Oh my God.
Although the medical team have carefully explained the situation, it's not enough to prepare her for the sight of Petero.
Oh my God. Petero. Biaka. Let's come out of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This thing is so much in the skin.
It looks like a lot. But
Yeah,
the swelling doesn't hurt anything. So
Can I go to the bathroom? Can I use the bathroom, please?
yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh my gosh.
It is tough to see, especially those big old screws in his skull. That's tough. But he's got a big heart, and he's a courageous little kid. Man, I tip my hat to him.
2 days after his operation, Petero has recovered enough for his first meal. He won't be able to eat solid food until after the metal halo has been removed. The halo is holding the bones of his face in position and will only be taken off once they are rigid enough to stay in place on their own. This could take up to 2 months. Nine weeks later, the bones of Petero's face have healed, and tomorrow the halo will be finally removed. All he can think about is what he might eat.
Huh?
Fish.
Fish?
Kenyanja.
Kenyanja?
Yeah.
Like 20?
Yeah.
20 Kenyanja?
Yeah, no more.
30. 40 fish.
Yeah.
And the whole cow?
Nenda kulia chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. That's what he was asking for.
Petero hasn't been able to speak to his parents for weeks.
Wanji? Wanji? No.
Tugenda ziri sawa musanvu tugenda kulya buli.
Mama ziri sawa meka.
Wafe.
Hey.
Ugenda kwebaka ziri sawa
bagambe mu wiki esatu olw'okuba bazze.
tukulinde tujja kufumbira amatooke ng'okomyewo. Bye.
Bye, basiibule.
Bye. Do you have M?
Yes. Hey.
Do you have Z?
Yes.
Tomorrow, Petero will be having his third operation in 5 months.
Yes.
The doctors will realign his eyes so that they face forwards instead of out to the sides, and they will also finally remove his halo.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are
What is your
you?
name?
How are you?
What is your name?
Oh, good.
What is
I'm
your
Maria.
name? Maria.
Maria, sweetie.
This will be the final step in his dramatic transformation, leaving behind forever the appearance that cursed his past. The day after his operation, Petero is back home. With his eyes still swollen from surgery, he looks at his new face for the very first time.
This is what the surgery is all about. It's about returning a child to the opportunity to lead a normal life.
The doctors have intentionally overcorrected his upper jaw because as he gets older, his lower one will naturally grow forwards. In a few years' time, Petero will look even more like everyone else. With his life and sight no longer threatened, and with a newly shaped head and realigned eyes, it's finally time for Petero to return home to Uganda. His parents haven't seen him for 7 months and have hardly spoken to him by phone. They have no idea how their son now looks, or whether they will even recognize him. Dr. Salya is on his way to a conference in South Africa and has seized the opportunity of seeing Petero return home. This is the first time Petero's parents have met the man who saved their child's life and sight.
I will want to follow him up and see how he's doing. So in a couple of years, I'll be back to check him.
Kubanga kati ebibadde bimulaga byonna byakyukako. Nze weemutegeredde entambula yange gimanyi kubanga entambula yo teyakyukako.
After a 16-hour flight, it's now a 4-hour drive to the village.
How are you? Thank you. Welcome.
It's not just a few new words that Petero has brought back with him. He has a suitcase full of toys, a complete wardrobe, and most importantly, a pair of Texan cowboy boots. For 13 years, Petero was ostracized and tormented by his village because of the way he looked. Now, with his appearance transformed, he is returning home. How will the villagers respond to him? And after months of living in the comforts of Dallas, how will he respond to the village?